Yo, it's Jumpman T with Twitch Torch TV. I'm back again. Turn me up in your headphones. Loud and clear for the people in the background. Did y'all hear what Falcons head coach said? Did y'all hear what Raheem Morris had to say on the interview, guys? He discussed Kirk Cousins. He discussed Kyle Pitts. He discussed the Falcons offense and some dynamic players on defense. We are going to talk about it in just a second. But first, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, keep in the algorithm. If you want to show support, hit up my Cash App, $Twitch Torch TV, or hit up the website for your merch at twitchtorchtv.com. Appreciate y'all as always, man. I think we were 5 subscribers away from 2K subscribers on YouTube. Appreciate all support. I think we're 3K away from 250K views on YouTube. That's a quarter meal. That's almost a quarter meal. Appreciate all support as always, guys. You guys are honestly a blessing to continue to have me do what I love to do. So shouts out to y'all. But let's get to it. So Raheem Morris has stated, he sat down with Steve Wilkes. So if you haven't checked that out as well, great interview. Suits, fresh to death. Shouts out to you, Raheem Morris. I see how you're doing it, player. Hey, and you got chips on the table, right? You got chips on the table. You got to do what you got to do. And let's be honest, man. You got it. We don't want to wait no more, do we? This is what you asked for. This is what you asked for, champ. So let's give you what you need. So, all right. So he discussed Kyle Pitts being the focal point of the Falcons offense. And I can definitely see that. Pitts wants to be more involved. If you look at Kyle Pitts, what he brings to the table, a big friendly target that can come catch the football and run. Make impossible catches in the red zone. Focal point of what the Falcons need to do on offense. Pitts is set to come in year 3 and take over. Or year 4 and take over, I should say. You have a dynamic QB that knows how to get his tight ends the football. So, hey, let's look at Kyle Pitts' stat and let's see how he can improve. He was a top 5 pick, respectfully. 6'6", 246 pounds, 23 years old. Turns 24 in October. 21, 68 receptions, 1,000 yards, 15 yards a catch. Needed more touchdowns. He needs more touchdowns consistently in all years because we're not throwing him the ball enough in the red zone. And again, that could be predicated onto Arthur Smith's scheme because a lot of times Kyle Pitts wasn't even in the red zone packages. So it's hard to use a top 10 pick and you don't have him down there to make plays. He'll get you there, but then you take him out. We can't have that. So, of course, 2021 is with Matt Ryan, but he had 110 targets off of 68 catches. 2022, this is with Marcus Mariota. Marcus, you know the man who tripped over himself. Terrible Marcus Mariota, unfortunately. He only played 10 games. He got hurt due to the nasty MCL tear in that Chicago Bears game. But 28 receptions on 59 targets, averaging 12 to 13 yards a catch, 2 touchdowns. 2023, he played 17 games, but of course, the first 8 games, you got to chalk that up as he's coming back from the injury. He doesn't really trust his knee just yet. But you can see he came along. 17 games played, 53 catches, almost close to what he did in 2021 off of 90 targets, 667 yards, averaging almost 13 yards a catch. So the averages continue to be the same. The most touchdowns was 3. So we need him to be a focal point in red zone, guys. When you're a top 10 pick and you're 6'6", and if you watched him in Florida, the guy was doing in-outs. He was doing slot routes. He was scoring touchdowns in routes, fade routes, back shoulder routes. He had it all, and that's why you drafted him in top 10. But with Kirk Cousins, when you step into the fold, we have to think Kirk Cousins knows how to get his tight ends the football. Can we not forget that? T.J. Hawkinson, what he had, 15 games played, 95 receptions, 127 targets, 960 yards, averaging 10 yards, 5 touchdowns. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Kyle Pitts can easily do all this, and TJ is a stud, but he wasn't drafted in the top 10, was he? I think he was come on, let's be realistic. Kyle Pitts has everything, and he's faster. So you have to use this guy consistently, guys. I need his targets to be anywhere from 90 to 110, 115. Because you have to throw the football at him, because potentially you can get pass interferences, you can get defensive holding calls, and you can get better field position. And hell, when you're 6'6", you gotta just throw the football up and see what he can do. A lot of times we didn't do that, and with Kirk Cousins being in the fold, With Mooney being in the fold now, with Moore being in the fold now, with the speed to be able to take coverage back, and Kyle Pitts doesn't have to be the main focal, which he will be as far as the offense perspective, but I'm saying the main focal point on the defense. There's too many weapons. You got Bijan now. So this is his year to really take off and get the money he deserves the following year if we don't do the fifth-year option. I'm sure that's possible too, but this is the year with Kirk Cousins. Another thing Morris has said, Kirk Cousins. Kirk was the target. I also look at it as the reason why Kirk Cousins was the target because Raheem Morris knows. As an African-American coach, respectfully, I'm not saying the NFL is shaky, but we know. You don't really have too many chances. You've seen some of the best coaches come in and feel like they had a team, and they still got fired in year 1 and year 2. So what do? Go with comfortability. Who do you trust? He trusts Kirk Cousins because he was there when Kirk Cousins was in Washington. See, there's a couple of things they're not telling us underneath the envelope. He was a coach in Washington when Kirk Cousins got hired. So comfortability, current relationships he has with the staff as well as previous relationships. Kirk Cousins was there for the season workout, so he should be good to go for September as far as the Achilles injury. I feel like he's coming back. He was already at workouts the first week of April, so I'm looking at him to be good by training camp, maybe by August for sure, to really start gelling with the pieces he has. Another thing, they talked about how Kirk Cousins can potentially be a worry. Raheem Morris said, listen, Kirk Cousins is only a worry if you don't have pieces around him. What did they do? They went and added pieces, and you still have that top 10 pick. Say, if you don't like the pass rush there at 8, pick the best available person. And Raheem Morris kind of got down with Terry Funk. Terry Funk was like, hey, we don't give up nothing. You say nothing. They'll figure it out on draft day. So Raheem Morris has adopted that as far as not giving anybody where we're expected to go. It could be corner, it could be receiver, it could be pass rush. We're going to take best available player at 8. So shouts out to them. But yeah, I just need to see Pitts have more targets. I need to see him and Drake have more targets. And when you have Kirk Cousins, a guy that knows how to read the field fast, he knows how to go through his progression reads a lot quicker than Desmond Ridder, Marcus Mariota, respectfully. And at times he can be quicker than Matty Ice. And I kind of put them in the same type envelope if you really want to be honest. But Matt Ryan's a little bit better than Kirk Cousins in certain aspects. But Kirk Cousins, he knows how to handle it. He knows how to put it out there. He's never been hurt before. It's his first year being hurt. So shout out to him. I look at stability. I look at longevity. If you can get Kirk Cousins anywhere between 4 to 5 years, guys, and he takes you to the Super Bowl, he takes you to a championship, you're winning. You're winning. So we don't really care about the numbers. It's really a 2-3 year deal anyway. So let's not even talk about the money. We don't care about that. Respectfully, he's on the team now. So let's look at Kyle Pitts getting these targets. Let's look at Drake London getting these targets. Let's see where we can go as far as the next level. I'm anxious to see how Raheem Morris does. He also said Kirk Cousins is good at leading amongst men. So hey, shouts out to you, Kirk. I need to see the dance. I need to see the diamonds dance. I need to see you dancing. I need to see you turned up with the grills in your mouth, respectfully. Shouts out to you, man. Come to the A and do what you need to do. Appreciate all the support as always. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, keep boarding the algorithm. Check out my website for your merch and for your articles. Appreciate the support, guys. Continue to build with your boy Twisted. We're going to continue to improve. Shout out to y'all. Peace.